Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Gorlock from Paradox Gaming and I am a mediocre gamer. This is Mediocre Gaming's Hidden Gem series where we highlight a lesser known title so that we can get it out to the mass public because these games are well put together and deserve a bigger player base. So this week we're looking at Diesel Guns and let's get into it. As a fan of Twisted Metal as a kid, this one is definitely one that's close to my heart, and it's a very inexpensive remake if you can find it on the Steam market. It might even be available for the summer sale for an even more reduced price, but I bought this for under $5. As you continue to play, you'll unlock more and more cars and more additives for each individual car. This is one of my favorites here, is the Legend. I just happen to like Mustangs myself anyway. It's one of the faster cars. It has less armor, but the way that I play, it doesn't really make a difference for me whether or not I have a ton of health or not. Just because I tend to be more kind of jab and move and less kind of sit there and tank. So there's a bunch of different power-ups throughout the map. You're going to have missiles, turret guns, mines, shotgun. You also have your energy shield available to you and a speed boost where you can ram your enemy. The cool thing about that is, if you collect enough of these individual types of weaponry, you can actually do an advanced shot, and I'll show you a couple of those as we go through. Basically, you're going to hold down the fire button until it's fully charged, and then you're going to unleash up to 5 rounds at a time. Each individual gun's going to do something a little bit different. For example, if I were to do that with a shotgun, it's going to do this, basically shoot this thing up in the air and rain down bullets, and I'll show you that a little bit later. If you do that with the missiles, it's going to create one giant cruise missile, and it's going to follow your enemy and hit them for a ton of damage. As with Twisted Metal, kills are definitely an important part of the game. However, doing damage and combinations of damage is also a way to get stars. The more stars you have, the better you're doing. So, while kills are great, it's not the be-all and end-all in the game. You want to dish out as much damage as possible and do combinations and really lay it into your enemies. You'll notice the one flaw with this particular game, you saw a little bit of it there, I'll highlight it again later. The physics mechanic is a little wonky once you actually get your car in the air. It's definitely something that's awkward, but I don't feel like it takes away too much from the gameplay. I also forgot to highlight the gun that I'm using here. You have a basic machine gun attached to your vehicle. You'll never run out of ammunition for that. However, if you're not careful, you can overheat it. You'll notice you'll have a heat meter, your health, and your defensive. And you'll also have a stamina meter. Your stamina is going to work for things like your boost and your shield. Now, your shield can protect you in a lot of dangerous situations. If you see somebody shooting a big missile at you, you definitely want to hit your shield up and try and protect yourself. As you can see, I've noticed the enemy ahead of me is really low on health. I'm going to keep hunting him until I can get him, man. Boom, ram kill. In addition to the power-ups on the field, you're going to notice these wrenches. These wrenches are going to heal your car a little bit. They don't do a ton because the way that the game is balanced, you don't want to be healing up all the time because it takes a long time to actually kill another vehicle. So they just give you that little extra bit to kind of keep you going. At the moment, there's 3 different maps that I know about. Maps tend to have either 2 or 3 wrenches spawn spots. So keep an eye out for those and know where they are. That way you can kind of tailor your gameplay around where your power-ups are. Now here's where I was showing you the advanced shotgun where it's going to rain down from the sky. And I'll do it again in a little bit since I didn't really get to turn around and show you too much. But basically you create an area of effect and it's just going to start raining down bullets. Damn, he got me. I was heading for that other wrench that I know spawns on the ramp up there, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta give one to take one. Alright, so now that I'm back to full health, I'm gonna be on the prowl. Alright, so here I charged up a cruise missile. Boom, got him. And then I can follow up with single missiles because I still have some in the chamber. I'll finish this guy off right quick. It's on to the next one. Now, one pretty cool thing about the shotgun, as you saw there where he shotgunned me, it's going to knock your enemy back as well. It's just as powerful as a regular shotgun blast if you were to use it on a person. It's going to send them flying a little bit, which is nice, because it can help you get some escape routes going. I went for the ram kill there, but he definitely put his shield up in time to stop me. That's unfortunate, but I'm still going to keep on him. Well, can't win them all, as is liable to happen with any kind of game like this. Somebody came in and scooped the kill on me. But I'm going to go and try and show you a little bit of what I meant with the physics mechanics being a little bit off. So let's go do that. Alright, you see how I'm kind of able to float to the side there instead of following the same path? Once you're in the air, you can kind of dictate where your car lands. Instead of kind of going straight down like you normally would, you can go all over the screen, and it's a little off. Like I said, it's not too big a part of the gameplay. You're not really in the air all that much, so it really doesn't detract from the game overall. I still think this is a real hidden gem, especially for anybody who loved the Twisted Metal series. But it is definitely something to keep your eye on. Now here we're going to get a better look at that shotgun mortar thing that I was telling you about. See how it's raining down like that? That's from charging up the shotgun and letting it go in the area of effect. And there, see, this is another example of the physics engine. I'm moving my car out of the way. Like I said, it doesn't come up too often, but it's definitely something to keep your eye out for. However, for a game that has this kind of graphics, this kind of gameplay, and really is entertaining for under $5, you really can't complain. I definitely feel like this is a super hidden gem. So as we finish up here, I just want to say thank you so much for watching any of my videos. You know, Mediocre Gamers, we want to really show you these kind of low income indie-based games. People put a lot of work into these, and a lot of them go unnoticed. We're really trying to expand our base as a community and really get some of these titles out there. And in addition to that, with my Mediocre Gamers Anonymous series, I'm really trying to help out everyone in the gaming brotherhood. You know, we got to stick together, guys. There's a lot of, you know, people talk shit online and this and that. But we as a community got to band together and really help each other to get better. That way we can have the most fun for our buck. Alright, thanks guys, and I'm going to end the video pretty soon here. I'm just going to complete the match and I'm going to let it roll. So this is the end of my commentary from here. As always, thank you everyone so much for watching my videos. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. As always, be good to each other, and let's game.